But how will these overnight cues impact our own markets? We have our research team joining in to tell you just that. What is the trade setup looking like, the stocks that will be in the news, and the action from the F&O space as well. Hey guys, a very good morning to all of you. Hormaz, let me come across to you first up. What is the market setup looking like today?
The setup is pointing towards a subdued start, but then that should not come as a surprise considering the move that we have seen over the last two trading sessions. Now, if you compare Monday's low and Tuesday's high, the Nifty is up exactly 400 points from the lows of Monday, and if you take that high from Tuesday. But that also is led by one sector, and that is banks, and the banking stocks are the ones that are leading the Nifty higher. The Nifty was up around 180 points yesterday, and almost 75% of that came from just three stocks, which was HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank and Axis Bank. The top three contributors to the Nifty. Reliance and L&T also put their hand up in yesterday's trading session in taking the Nifty higher. But it is the Nifty Bank that has been the star of the show last week, and it is continuing from where it left off there as well. Now, from the June 4 lows, which were around levels of 46,000, the index is already up 6,500 points in just 15 trading sessions, including that one as well. So the Nifty Bank is scaling newer peaks, now well over the mark of 52,500. So 53,000 now becomes the next level to watch. But that may also be because of the fact that institutional flows are returning to the market, specifically the foreign institutional flows. The FPIs were net buyers of Indian equities for the 12th trading session yesterday, and that is the longest buying streak for FPI since the June of 2023. And since the 7th of June, they've bought equities worth over $3.7 billion. And that could also be a reason why the banks are moving higher, and subsequently the Nifty as well. But aside of the banks, the rest of the market was pretty much sulking in yesterday's trading session. There was a bit of pressure in the broader market, some profit booking in the mid-cap space. Realty index saw a bit of a sell-off as well, as did the metal stocks, which also witnessed some profit booking. Today, Wednesday, being the monthly expiry for the Nifty Bank, there's also HAL's board meet to consider a dividend, Inox Green's board meet to consider fundraising, and of course the Spectrum auctions continue for the second day. There's no clear handover from the US markets as well, because all depends on how Nvidia does, and that is when the markets move there. But the GIFT Nifty is pointing towards a slightly subdued start for our own markets.
Oh yes, it is. So there could be some muted movement that we could see today, but thank you so much, Hormaz, for that. Now over to Abhishek, who will list out the stocks to watch out for in today's trading session.
Well, to begin with, Sanghvi Industries promoter Ambuja Cement and Ravi Sanghi to sell about 3.5% stake in the company. Ambuja Cement will offload about 2.36% and Ravi will offload about 1.16%. The floor price that's been kept over there is ₹90 per share. There have been resignations, so M&M Finance has seen their CFO resign, who will leave the post in October 2024. Ratan India, their CEO, has placed resignation with immediate effect. Now, sources on C Info System, the promoter Rakesh Kumar is looking to offload a part of his stake, that is about 0.9%, which is valued at about 114.6 crores. Ultratech Cement UAE arm, they have revised the buy offer in Ras Al Khaimah to 25% from 31% that they had earlier applied for. In terms of Z Entertainment, the NCLT has allowed the withdrawal of implementation application of composite scheme of arrangement that they had with Sony. Back to you.
Okay, all right. Those are some stocks on our radar today. Finally, let me go across to Manglam. He's joining with all the cues from the F&O space. Hey, Manglam.
Good morning. So, the Nifty was in a trading range for the last few trading sessions, and yesterday it broke out of that range. In fact, it broke out of that 23,350 to 23,700 sort of range, conquered the 23,700 mark intraday and closed above that as well. So that was an important one. Additionally, it was led by, the weekly options expiry. If you just take a look at both the financial services index as well as the Nifty Bank, you would realize that both of them ended at the high point of trade, and that's exactly what led the market higher as well. The Nifty Bank was the biggest contributor. In fact, if you look at the Nifty Bank, that led the overall rally in the market. Top contributors, of course, were the top private sector banks, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank. And that is an important sector to watch out for today as well, because it is the Nifty Bank June series expiry. It's a Wednesday. No problems with the cash market. The FI has bought about 1,200 crores, and that is understandable, largely because the private sector banks doing extremely well. But the bigger purchase was in index futures, almost 2,700 crores. We've been talking about how FIs have been increasing their long exposure left, right and center, and this one was in addition to that, 47,000 long contracts added, and with this their long exposure now stands at 61% and net longs stand at 1,40,000 contracts. Where does the market go from here? Because tomorrow is the monthly expiry. 23,750 call writers are active for a premium of 90 rupees, telling you that, levels upwards of 23 2800 may face some sort of congestion. But the important part is with the market breaking out yesterday, we are seeing supports move higher as well. 23,700 put writers active for a premium of 80 rupees, 23,600 put writers active for 55 rupees. So the base for the market from 23,350 to 23,400 has moved to 23,500 to 23,600 itself. For the Nifty Bank, there are supports at lower levels. 52,500 put extremely active, just about 100 points from where it is right now. And on the way up, 53,000 is where all the room is up to. Keep an eye out on a bunch of stocks, a lot of them getting out of F&O ban on expiry week. So we have Balrampur Chini, Chambal Fertilizers, Granules and Piramal, all of them in focus on account of getting out of F&O ban.
Okay, all right. So that is the F&O setup. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us and prepping us up for this trading day ahead.